Now at 6, authorities investigate to uncover a motive after a suspect is arrested in connection with those 2 murders at an Arkansas state park. Plus, it's a gathering of faith and family as Marian Days brings tens of thousands to Carthage, Missouri. And
learning how America built its union through a brand new museum. I'm Lonnie Walton in the O Show. I'll have that story coming up.
The 4 states' most watched news starts now.
Authorities are searching for answers, including a motive, following the arrest of a suspect in 2 Northwest Arkansas murders. This is KOAM News at 6. I'm Dow Quick. 28-year-old Andrew McGann is charged with 2 counts of capital murder. He's accused of killing a couple as they were out walking with their daughters in a state park. The girls managed to escape. Omar Villafranca has the latest now from Springdale, Arkansas.
A 5-day manhunt is over. Authorities have arrested 28-year-old school teacher Andrew James McGann, the man suspected in a double homicide at an Arkansas state park.
If you commit a violent, senseless act here in our state, our law enforcement will hunt you down and bring you to justice.
Clinton and Kristen Brink were hiking with their 2 daughters, ages 7 and 9, about 170 miles northwest of Little Rock when they were fatally attacked. The sisters escaped to the visitor center unharmed, asking for help.
They advised that their parents were assaulted. One was possibly stabbed. The parents are missing.
Emergency responders found the parents motionless on the hiking path.
Our hearts just go out to
the
family and the victim.
Everyone that witnessed that.
It's just, our hearts break for them.
State and local police worked with the FBI to comb through tips from the public. At this time, they have not released a motive.
Because of their hard work and investigative skill, we were able to take a monster off the streets and bring relief to Clinton and Kristen's precious girls.
McGann recently worked as a 5th grade teacher in Broken Arrow, Oklahoma, and our CBS affiliate in Tulsa got a statement from the district saying that McGann left on his own and passed all of the background checks. Again, when it comes to a motive, police say they're still trying to piece it together. Omar Villafranca, CBS News, Springdale, Arkansas.
Big change in the weather. Let's check in with Chief Meteorologist Doug Heddy.
Yeah, big swing for us today. Temperatures only into the mid-80s for afternoon high, so about 15 degrees cooler. Still, couple random showers, mainly in our far southern counties. You can see a couple little guys, southern McDonald, southern Berry, into Benton County, and there are going to be a couple little guys out there as we go through the night. Let me take you into Friday morning, upper 60s, couple random showers. By Friday afternoon, most of us 83, 84, 85 degrees, plus the humidity is going to be lower as we go into Friday afternoon, which is great, and then low to mid 60s to kick off Saturday morning. All right, so if you're getting out this evening, we're going to slide back from the 80s into the 70s across the region. Outside right now, it's 82 in Joplin, it's 81 in Pittsburgh. We're going to look toward the weekend here in just a bit.
See you soon. The temperatures are perfect for Marian Days as the annual Vietnamese Catholic celebration returns to Carthage, Missouri. Kick off today, it runs through Sunday. The annual festival is expected to draw a crowd of 60 to 80,000 people, and you are invited. KOAM's Anthony Saviello joins us live from Carthage with details.
Yeah, Dow, it's turning out to be a beautiful day out here in Carthage for Marian Days, and it's shaping up to be a beautiful weekend, and the events are just about to get kicked off and underway. In just less than an hour, the opening ceremony is going to be taking place at the main stage. Those who have been here all day, of course, the big thing, people have been visiting the statue of Mary, taking pictures, praying in this area as well, too. And if you're a visitor, this is a great way to experience Vietnamese culture, but also if you're a visitor, the food, which I have right here, isn't too bad either. It is pretty good. Yeah, we're back to you.
I don't know what that is, but no, I'm sure it's delicious. Thanks, Anthony Saviello live. Coming up, Crowder College brings history to life with a new traveling exhibit on voting, plus a handful of schools work to stuff the bus for teachers in Southwest Missouri. Crowder College in Neosho, Missouri is hosting a museum to teach locals about democracy in the 4 states. The event is called Voices and Votes. As KOIM's Lonnie Walton reports, this experience showcases how generations continue to figure out how to build a more perfect union.
Understand that I have the right to vote, but I don't actually know how we got there.
Tiffany Blevins is a lifelong learner at Crowder College. She says since she's part of the Cherokee Nation, she wants to know how her roots gained a voice in society.
I do know that Indigenous people were either the last or one of the last to get voting rights.
Well, Blevins came to the right place according to Deanne Clommer, the head of Social Science Division at Crowder College. Clommer says the museum has a lot of local history for people like Blevins.
This is designed specifically to come into communities our size and give our local people access to a little taste of what Smithsonian has to offer, because it is, after all, as taxpayers, it's ours. This already belongs to us.
Cindy Brown, the director of public information at Crowder College, says the education is quite simple to understand.
Figured out that it's for all ages, so you don't have to be a history buff or a political person that interested in politics to understand that there's a lot you can learn from this.
It shows us the scope and the scale of Camp Crowder when it was in its heyday here in the local community, and demonstrates the incredible impact that this construction had on Newton County.
These experts say you must go back to move forward.
Not necessarily ever recreate the circumstances that gave us the election of 1824, but we can absolutely learn from it.
You have to know where you came from to kind of know where you want to go.
And the college tells me they plan on having other patriotic events throughout the month of August. Reporting in Neosho, I'm Lonnie Walton, KOAM News.
The Voices and Votes traveling exhibit is going to be on display again through August 31st. Stuff the Bus is an annual back-to-school event in Lamar, Missouri. Liberal, Lamar, and Golden City school buses are parked in front of Walmart, and people can donate school supplies into any of those buses. These supplies go to teachers so they can have a few extra supplies throughout the year.
Teachers are needing a lot of pencils, a lot of watercolor paints, a lot of erasers, lots of Clorox wipes and tissues. Ever since COVID hit, they don't get those donated anymore, so that's something that teachers are really needing this year.
Buses are going to be out there again tomorrow to be stuffed. Back-to-school shoppers in the 4-state area can take advantage of tax-free shopping this weekend. Missouri, Arkansas, and Oklahoma are all officially participating. You can find more information by clicking on this QR code. It'll also lead you to a link to back-to-school events across the 4 states. A little bit later in sports, why the Chiefs kicker is working to channel his inner Tiger Woods.
Plus, it looks like our temperatures continue to cool down a little bit. We're going to look at that.
We are a day away from the Little League Midwest Region Tournament in Whitestown, Indiana, with 2 local teams taking the field for a chance at playing in the Little League World Series. The state of Kansas representative, Pittsburgh All-Stars, and the Webb City All-Stars, who are representing Missouri, will compete for a spot in Williamsport to represent the Midwest. Tomorrow night, these 2 teams will begin their quest for the Little League World Series against each other. And while these star-studded squads are focused on starting the double elimination tournament with a win, they are excited to share the field on a national stage.
It's the typical meme that you see from like coaches on Facebook, is that you get to travel 8.5 hours to go play a team 20 minutes from you. And that's what everybody always laughs about, but in this case it's real life. I've got some friends on that team, some friends' kids that play on that team. They congratulated us afterward. I'd like to say congratulations to them. It's really cool that this area is represented so well at such a big tournament.
We're going to play our neighbors, right? And so that's going to be fun to do. I think we're going to prep just like any other team and try to put our best game plan forward with our best pitching staff that we can do, and have a good rotation plan for this. We wish them well, and we're going to compete and give it our all.
The Little League version of the Border War will be aired on ESPN Plus tomorrow night at 7 p.m. Last season, Chiefs kicker Harrison Butker spent time on the injured reserve due to a knee injury. This offseason, Butker made some changes to his kicking technique. Talking to the media on Tuesday, the Chiefs star, nicknamed the Butt Kicker, emphasized that his focus coming into the season is to stay upright through his motion on kicks.
The biggest focus was not collapsing down onto that left knee after making contact with the ball, trying to be upright and skipping through it. And for the most part, I think the majority, if not all my kicks, I'm staying upright. Some of them, my knee doesn't quite touch on the follow through, but It gets a little close sometimes, but I think just for longevity purposes, staying upright, skipping through, being more repeatable is only going to help me, and my body has felt better.
Technique is not the lone area of focus before the season. The NFL making changes to the kickoff rules now puts offenses starting at the 35-yard line after a touchback, and Bucker is working on his mentality to channel his inner Tiger Woods.
I do think of myself more as a golfer. You have to place it in there, and I think that's why you really have to practice both directions, left to right, and make sure you're dialed in and that you can just place the ball in the landing zone. And it really makes the kickoff feel more like a pressure kick. Before, you could just go out there, let your legs swing, try to hit it through the uprights, hit a touchback. If they wanted a high hang time, again, hit that ball to the moon. If it goes to the 5 with good hang time, everyone's happy. If it's a touchback, still not a big deal. But now there's a lot more pressure on the kicker to hit it in that landing zone.
Last night, the Joplin Outlaws wrapped up their home regular season schedule with a win over the Fort Smith Marshals to clinch the top seed in the Mid-America League playoffs. The Outlaws are back on the road to cap off their final regular season series against the Marshals. Joplin looking to win their 13th game in their last 14 matchups. First pitch is at 7:05. The trade deadline in the major leagues has come and gone, with both the Royals and Cardinals making deals before the 5 o'clock deadline this evening. Starting in Kansas City, the Royals striking a deal with the San Diego Padres. KC is sending catcher Freddie Fermin to the Padres, who will get an opportunity to become the starting backstop. In return, the Royals are getting 2 right-handed pitchers, Ryan Bergert and Stephen Kolek, adding some depth to a pitching staff that is riddled with injuries. After trading closer Ryan Helsley to the Mets on Wednesday, the Cardinals weren't done. Late last night, St. Louis sent Steven Matz to the Boston Red Sox for their 20th ranked minor league prospect, Blaze Jordan. This season, Matz has thrown 55 innings and posted a 3.44 ERA with 47 strikeouts and only 9 walks. Across AA and AAA this year, Jordan is hitting .308 with 12 home runs. That's it for sports. We're back with more after the break.
Well, much cooler outside for us today, which we will take after 2 weeks of the high heat, high humidity. Just really felt miserable. Of course, it's summer, but felt miserable. Look at our 24-hour temperature change. Most of us 15 to 18 to 19 degrees cooler right now compared to what we saw at this time yesterday. Humidity still a little bit high, but that's going to come down as well. All right, looking outside, we have a couple little showers right along that Missouri-Arkansas state line. Most of us dry. Most of us are going to stay dry. But yes, 1 or 2 showers along and south of I-44 could pop up this evening and then into the overnight hours for us tonight. All right, let's go through time. Again, random shower. We're going to stop at 5 o'clock in the morning. We're sitting upper 60s to near 70 degrees. Partly sunny skies, so by the noon hour, we should be about 80 to about 82. And then for high temperatures, I think most of us 84-ish, maybe 86s, 87s, 88s. Once you get down toward Grand Lake, up toward Stockton Lake, a little bit cooler. Highs mainly about 82 or 83 degrees. All right, so let's go through Friday night. Saturday morning, great start. Look at this, low to mid 60s across the region. As we go through the day, we warm into the mid 80s for highs. I think about 85-ish for a high temperature on Saturday afternoon. And then Saturday night looks pretty good as well. We'll start to see some thunderstorms trying to get closer to us as we get a little bit closer to Sunday. All right, 69 in the morning, 79 by noon. High temp, 84 degrees. Sneak peek at the weekend, 85 Saturday. Let's go 88 on Sunday. Sunny skies, lower humidity. It's a really good weekend for the first weekend of August. Looks great outside right now. Great shot of our Indigo Sky Casino and Resort, Indigo, just outside of Seneca, Missouri. Through the evening hours, slide back through the 70s, eventually into the mid 60s later on tonight. Look at our temperatures right now. I mean, it's the last day of July. 76 in Fort Scott, 78 in Nevada. On the other end, Grove is sitting at about 84 degrees. Now, we are going to adjust this. Our dew points, our humidity still kind of up there. Dew points sitting right around 70. So that means it feels kind of muggy. We're going to push this down tomorrow kind of into that not bad range across the region, which is great. Heading into Sunday, we're going to have showers, thunderstorms to our west. Some of these guys may try to sneak in Sunday night into Monday morning, and then a few random storms on Monday. By Tuesday, most of the rain is going to push off toward our east, but temperatures are going to start to go back up. We're going to be into the mid-80s, chance for a few scattered showers on Wednesday, mid-90s, and then I think we're going to go into the upper 90s by the time we head into Thursday and Friday. Our area of high pressure, our big heat dome's out here now, but it will start to advance back in toward us once we get through about the middle of next week. So for the weekend, we look good. We just have these weak little waves that kind of rotate through, but as we go into next week, here comes that heat dome. It starts to build back in, meaning we heat up once again. So that means you definitely want to enjoy the 80s over the next few days. 84 tomorrow, 85 Saturday, 88 on Sunday, a few thunderstorms Sunday night into Monday, and then we accelerate upwards through the 90s once again for us, especially the second half of next week.
I'll complain about next week when it gets here, but in the meantime, I'm going to enjoy today and tomorrow and the next day.
Yeah, the weekend looks fantastic.
You bet. Thanks, Doug. We have a programming alert to make you aware of that'll impact your viewing on KOAM. Starting tomorrow afternoon at around 12:30 p.m., the KOAM over-air signal will be down. Crews are planning to conduct transmitter maintenance at that time. The work is expected to take about 3 hours to complete. We expect to be back on air before Judy Justice and the KOAM News at 5. If the timing changes, we'll update you via KOAMnewsnow.com and the KOAM social media pages. Still ahead, the Little League Midwest Region Tournament begins tomorrow with a fun matchup. We'll have details. Plus, Chiefs kicker Harrison Butker makes some changes in the offseason. Those tweaks and more coming up in sports. Here's a look at what's coming up on KOAM News at 9 on Fox 14. Miami tenants sweat through a heat wave without a working AC. How their landlord has been addressing the issue. Plus, it was a wild ride for passengers flying from Salt Lake to Amsterdam yesterday. Why 25 ended up in the hospital. And we told you Marian Days kicks off in Carthage, Missouri. We're going to have a lot more on that. Those stories, a lot more. It's coming up tonight, KOAM News at 9 on Fox 14. Salvation Army Thrift Store celebrates 10 years in Joplin. Today, members of the community could come and enjoy the festivities, which included door prizes, face painting, food, and discounts.
It's overwhelming. Joplin's been great to us. This is a fantastic city. They've done a lot for us. We're here to help all the homeless, anybody that needs us. Just tell them to come out and we'll take care of it.
To help celebrate the day, the Thrift Store offered a 50% off sale today. Well, the weather's like 50% off.
Yeah,
right now,
it's way better, about 15 to 20 degrees cooler for us today. 84 tomorrow, 85 Saturday, 88 on Sunday. We may get some thunderstorms in here Sunday night and then into Monday, but enjoy it. 90s return next week.
I absolutely intend to enjoy it. Thanks for joining us. We're going to see you right back here for KOAM News at 10. Let's make it a great evening.